Hello, beautiful spirit. Yes. My name is Nadira Luck, and I'm your clarity queen here to bring you your clarity report for this new moon in Capricorn. Yes, come through. It is 1:11 right now, January 11th. A happy new year for one and all. I hope your new year celebration was a doozy. It was for me. Why? I was laid up in the bed. Or should I say on the couch? Because I was fighting a cold. But that's all right. She's here now. She is here after doing a lot of classes and masterminds for the new year. I don't know how you started, but this chick started with a bang. Shout out to all subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much for your support. And if you have yet to like this form of me, seeing me and being in this realm with me, by all means, take the time out right now to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button once this message resonates with you. Truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there, young and old. My dad's birthday is the 9th, so he was bringing it in, and I'm so happy to just cheer him on as he celebrated 74 years of life on this planet. So come through all the Capricorns. You are the GOAT, carrying on, climbing the high mountains, doing what y'all doing with much discipline and hard work. And I love it. All right. So as always, let me begin with a little information about our Capricorn. Not only are we in the sun sign of Capricorn, we are currently in the moon sign of Capricorn. I love it when it's that double doozy come through. And so, what does that mean? All right, so Capricorn is governed by it's Capricorn is ruled by the planet of Saturn. Saturn. So we just left full release of Cancerian energy when we did our last full moon of 2023. If Cancer is known as the mother, then Capricorn, the complete opposite, is opposition, is known as the father figure. Like I said, the planetary ruling planet is Saturn. So we're talking about karma, destiny, life lessons. Saturn is known as the restrictor, the limiter, the life lesson teacher. It is the main teacher of the zodiac. It comes with hard lessons. So when people say I'm going through my Saturn return, which happens every 7 years, best believe you've either gone through something drastic, a divorce, a marriage, a death, a change of job, a move, something is happening every 7 years from the time of inception. So please keep in mind, I was at the end of my Saturn return with my mom when my mother passed. So hear me when I say it is a tough lesson to be learned, but out of it is birth Capricorn to come through. All right. And so it also, and some of the things that are associated with Capricorn, because now I know to have some, so I can give you more depth, all right, before we even begin. So, excuse me. Capricorn is known as serious, cautious, frugal, hardworking, practical, ambitious, security conscious, goal oriented. Remember, they are the discipline, the hard workers. They are about careers. And so a lot of the challenging traits could be they can be considered cold, miserly, stingy, and a stop at nothing ambition. And so some of the words and roles that are associated with them, they are considered the hermits. Yes, again, the father figures, the world leaders, the timeless teachers come through. And so again, that high road, responsible, resourceful, mature, and wise. That low road, status seeking, miserly, workaholic, grumpy. And Capricorn governs the knees. So make sure all my Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, Venus, make sure you keep an eye on those knees. All right. Always the knees. All right. So And so it brings about the responsibility of the 10th house. And what is the 10th house? The 10th house covers all things of let's say authority. Okay, so authority, anything of big standards of rules and regulations. For example, the 10th house will govern career, public reputation, how the world sees you, long term goals, authority figures, the boss, parent outside the home, government institutions. So, large businesses, churches, financial institutions, government entities, power brokers, authority figures like the president, the monarchs, the boss, the CEO, the tribal elder, the religious leader, the head of the household all live in the 10th house. And those are the people who are visible to the public, and they're responsible for continuing success over all enterprises that they have control over. And so, why do I bring this up? In order to be at the top of what we would consider on the natal chart, a birth chart, 10th house governs the MC, what we call MC. And so again, it covers your career. So wherever your planet alignment is in that area is where you are more than likely going to be or find success or in your career. Most people who reside in the 10th house are known to be famous or they happen to be politicians, some kind of leadership roles, whether it's in business or any, like I say, any leadership roles. So please, beautiful spirit, find out where exactly is your placement. Do you have any planets placements in the 10th house? Or find out where does your Capricorn reside, because we are in this discipline energy, and I'm always looking for you to be your best self. Me, my Gemini sun moon, my sun sign of Gemini is in the 10th house. So I knew somehow, some way I was going to be talking. All right. So it's so important to find out where exactly is your 10th house placement. All right. My sun sign and my Mercury is in the 10th house. So either way it goes in all my career choices, yes, I have been talking. All right. Talking and teaching. So that gives you a breakdown of what we are working with in this energy. And so as always, for your clarity report, without further ado, let's get down. This message is for you. All right. And as always, we're going to begin with tarot, and then I'm going to break it down with the oracle cards. Y'all come through. All right. So up first, we begin with the chariot. The chariot, but it's in reverse. The chariot. So this is Cancer energy. We have the King of Cups for underneath the deck. We also have, I brought out the law of universal law cards. Reason being is because, again, what are we dealing with? Authority, law, anything of that realm. I always pick cards to coincide with that. And so we have the law of divine will, the law of karma. Underneath the deck, the law of compensation, the law of compensation. And then I went ahead and pulled out, since we're talking about careers, right? And money, because Capricorn is an earth energy, and energy is about material things, physical things, money. Of those magnitudes, I got the career finance cards. I have Gaia, and underneath the deck, transporter. We'll get to that. And then I decided to bring out, I haven't used this deck in a minute. It's called the Success, what is it called? The Success Oracle cards. Success Oracle cards. I have Cheryl Sandberg, and underneath the deck, Christine Lagarde. Lagarde or Lagarde. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, but either way it goes, we're going to detail. And yes, let's go. So let's begin again. The first card that came up was the chariot. Now, understand this, the chariot brings about water energy. And then remember what I said, Cancer energy is the total opposite of Capricorn. There'll always be polarities between the two. It's an opposite. If Aries is with Libra and Virgo is with Leo, Cancer is with Capricorn. It's their total opposite. And so this is in reverse. Now, when it's upright, the Chariot is domineering. It's the strength of will. It's willpower. It's success. It's travel. It's focus. It's forward momentum, full speed ahead. There's usually two horses, two sphinx. There's different interpretations of what's going on, but what it's overall energy is forward momentum with power. Now, when it's in reverse, we have a different meaning. Blocked by obstacles. Blocked by obstacles. And we have lack direction, coercion, forcefulness, powerlessness, facing opposition. Okay? Lack direction, coercion, forcefulness, powerlessness, facing opposition. And then again, underneath the deck, we have King of Cups. So we have some more water energy. Not only did we get the major arcana of number 7, the epitome of Cancerian energy with the Chariot, we also have more Cancer energy. King of Cups, all cardinal energy, heartfelt, powerful cardinal energy. King of Cups, emotional mastery. So we have emotional balance, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understanding, highly intuitive, self-aware, diplomatic, artistic, psychic, and feeling. All right, so what does this tell me? Beautiful spirit. We have now crossed over into 2024. We left spiritual awakening, and now we are in the year of power and strength. We were geared up for this. I talked about this in the last reading in 2023 for Cancer energy, and look what happened. It's shown up right now in the first moon cycle, right, of the year. And so this is my message that I'm getting. If you are in a space of feeling unsure of yourself, if you're in the space of feeling that you're lacking direction, if you're in the space of feeling powerlessness, I need you to dig down deep and figure out what is going on. I purposely wore green today in honor of Earth energy Capricorn. Why? Because in this spirit of Capricorn, I must be grounded. Now, my question to you is, whatever's going on right now, have you found time to center yourself, to center your mindset in preparation of what's going on right now in January? Lots of times there's a habit of coming up with resolutions. Oh, I got a New Year's resolution. I'm going to the gym. I'm losing weight. I'm losing 10 pounds by April, and I'm doing this. And how am I doing this? I'm going to the gym and I'm doing this and doing that. And what science has proven is most people who do come up with these resolutions and they're going to the gym every day, because that's why there's always new gym, new you, and they're bombarding with all kinds of gym commercials because they are banking on everyone to get their mojo running and sign up for these memberships. And then by February, there's a plateau. The gyms are empty because they're packed in January. And then slowly but surely, they start dividing and thinning out. And I say this to bring up the point that if we don't set the correct mojo or mindset from the beginning of the year, we can lose, there's a chance of losing momentum, whether it's in a week, in a day, or whatever, because we've lost direction. And so I don't know if you just tuned in to me, but I want you to know that the choice and the power lies within you, my dear. And so whatever you are lacking in direction, please get somewhere and ground yourself to figure out in what areas in your life do you feel conflicted in. Is it career? Is it home? Is it your romantic life? Whatever, is it your money? Whatever it is, I need you to pinpoint what it is you need direction in, because blocked by obstacles, let me say this, energy is real, and what we focus on and concentrate on continues to create momentum, and it's a domino effect. It will keep going and on and on and on until you finally say stop. So I bring this up as a way to express that whatever you decide to focus your intention on, please be careful. And if it's something of lack, if it's something of feeling powerless, I need you to figure out a way to, again, come back to being grounded in what you are grateful for in this moment. If 2023 brought you some kind of peace and joy, well, then what was it that brought you peace and joy and came over and crossed over to 2024? Is it food? Is it shelter? Is it a car to drive? Is it legs to walk? Is it eyes to see? Is it ears to hear? It could be as simple as being able to speak words to communicate your thoughts and your feelings to someone. Because a lot of times we get disconnected with what we should be grateful for, and we forget that it is sometimes the smallest, minute things that we should be grateful for. Air to breathe, a clear mind to think, an able mind and body to move into action. And so if there is some idea of feeling powerless, if there is some idea of feeling that you are lacking direction, feeling opposition, I need you right now to pivot. I need you to dig deep down into the emotional side that you are now harnessing. Find in your heart all the things that you are grateful for in this moment, in a way to just propel yourself to do a serious 180 turnaround to get yourself from that side to this side. Okay? And I know sometimes it just could be, oh, it's easier said than done. Honey, the only reason why I'm saying this because I've had to do the work too. And no one's going to take up that job. No one's going to volunteer for you. You, my dear, are going to have to do the work. Why? You have a choice. You can stay in this sadness, in this feeling of feeling powerless, in this feeling of lacking direction and control, or you can acknowledge that's how you felt 5 minutes ago and make a choice that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and I don't like the feeling. You can acknowledge that. And now decide to make a different choice. If I don't like how that feels, then what's the opposite of that? Well, I know I don't have that new car that I wanted, but God diggity dog, I am grateful that I have the car that is starting right now and is getting me from point A to point B. Well, I know I'm not totally happy with my living situation right now. But good God diggity dog, I know and I've seen on the news that there are people out here who have no place to sleep, no place to rest their head. Their babies are even on the street, or they're sleeping in the police station, they're sleeping at the airports. But I have a roof over my head where I can unlock my door, close my door behind me, and get in my bed. Well, I know I said I wanted to go to a five-star restaurant this week, but the finances are not allowing me to do all that. But guess what? If I do open up my refrigerator, it may not be filet mignon, but I got some lettuce in there and I have some lunch meat or some bread, and I can make maybe a peanut butter jelly sandwich or a bologna sandwich or some. I can feed myself. I go into details and say this because a lot of times it's hard to get to our next blessing when we lack the gratitude of what we have today. I'm going to say this, and I really need you to understand this. Our future, our future is influenced and created by our past and our present. If you want more, are you grateful for what you have right now? And please be honest with yourself when you ask that question. If you are looking for this big whoop-de-woo in the next 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, are you grateful for where you're at right now, living, breathing, walking, talking, whatever blessings you can come up with? Are you grateful now? Because why should you have anything more if you can accept what you have enough of right now? And my dear, I need you to pivot and get grateful for what you are and switch the energy. Switch it up. You know what that feels like. And if you didn't like it, it's icky. And so you don't like that. So let's do something new over here. Let's get into the moment of gratitude. Let's get into some abundance thinking. Let's get into some planning. What do I need to do to get that? What do I need to do to live in that? What do I need to say and be appreciative in this moment and pass on a blessing? If I want a blessing, what blessing do I need to pass on to someone else to get that momentum started and moving? Come through. All right, I haven't been too much on these two cards, all right? But at least we are aware. And honey, that's what all the clarity is all about. Come through. And if you need more direction, holla at your clarity queen. All it takes is to make an appointment. The website is down below. Come through. Yes. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me pause. All right, resume. I had to put that down below. So you always know you have options. Moving on. All right. So remember, I brought out the universal law cards. And so the first one is the law of divine will. The law of divine will. Stop waiting for a sign. The universe responds to your beliefs. Stop waiting for a sign. The universe responds to your beliefs. This is no more than supporting what I just got through saying. If you're looking for a sign for that new house, that new car, that new whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be, the universe responds to your belief. So why should the universe answer your call if you're down in the dumps, feeling depressed, or feeling, and it's not even about ungrateful. It's just about sometimes we get confused. It's about a sense of confusion because things are swirling around in your head and we get so confused about what we lack or don't have that again, we get in that confusion to stop and appreciate what we do have. And so if you want universe to bring you something, if you're looking for God to bring you something, for divine interaction to happen, then at some point, what is your accountability? What do you think you need to be doing, my love? Get your belief system together. Get your mindset together. Remember, the future is influenced by your past and your present mindset today in order to go to the future. Because the future doesn't exist. It doesn't exist right now. We have a theory of what might happen tomorrow or next week or next month, but in all honesty, we have no clue. Even with tarot and oracle cards, I tell people that all the time. People think it's telling the future. No, it's reading the energy, the current energy to help prepare you to make a better, more prosperous future. Because again, the future does not exist. We are more concerned in the now and the present moment and the working our magic right now so that we can have a more pleasant future, right? Come through, yes. Moving on, we have the law of karma. You are being called to a higher purpose. You are being called to a higher purpose. This is wonderful. Why? Saturn The ruling planet of Capricorn is it means karma. Saturn is associated with destiny and karma. You are being called for a higher purpose. Maybe the reason why you're stuck is because you are experiencing something right now that's supposed to elevate you to a higher purpose. Maybe you have to acknowledge the lack or the limited space or thing because you have to grow to appreciate where you are in order to elevate to that higher purpose. Is it that job? Is it the career that you're in right now and you're not happy with? Please find some kind of space of gratitude that that current job is paying your bills right now. Would you like some more pay? Of course you would. And you can have what you want. But are you grateful for what you have today? And so, in preparation to get to this higher purpose, are you in the right mindset and the right vibration to be ready for that glow up, that level up? This one is hollering at me. I'm going to make sure to read that one for us, okay? And then underneath the deck, we have the law of compensation. Come on, more confirmation. Give that which you seek. Give that which you seek. Energy is real. And so if you are looking for love, guess what? In order to compensation, you're supposed to give love, unconditional love. Whether that's your enemy, whether that now I'm not saying go out here and hug people that you don't like, you had problems with from last year, 2 years ago. No. But if there is somebody out there that you have yet to deal with or had some healing session with, please find the time to find forgiveness in your heart and send them love. You do not have to deal with them. You don't have to even call them if you choose not to. You can forgive from afar. You can go ahead and put out the loving energy that you wish them the best, but you have to let them go. And it is a very cathartic, peaceful, cathartic situation to deal with when you can make that peace and have that peace. Hear me when I say it is doable. But also, are you looking for more money? Or are you being giving in the spirit of financial, or even if it's not even financial? Is it in emotional support? Is it in physical support? Whatever you are able to give in that realm of energy, whatever it is you're seeking, please, you must again keep the momentum going. You got to provide something. If you go ahead and make a step, I promise you, universe will meet you halfway. But you got to make some steps too. Take action, beautiful people. And it always starts with the mind, my love. It starts with the mind. Come on, come through. Yes. All right, moving on. I said that was also a part of my whole new thing I got. I did 4 decks this time. Cause it's the first of the month. So I had to go ahead and give it to you. But I'm going to go back to the 3 cards so we can keep it short and sweet. All right, now next we have is the career and finance cards, and we have Gaia. Gaia. So here's a chance to work with our intuition. I'm gonna give you the 3 for these, and then I'm gonna tell you what's hollering at my ear, what's hollering from spirit to tell you. All right, Gaia, spend time with nature to be healed, soothe, and regroup. So here we go with that grounding energy. Spend time with nature to be healed, soothe, and regroup. It is so important to get grounded, get back to the basics, get back to security of feeling grateful for what you have in this moment. Number 2, protecting the planet, herbalism, livestock, or working with nature could be for you. Protecting the planet, herbalism, livestock, or working with nature could be for you. Do we have some herbalists out there? Do we have those who are very working with conservation of this land, of Mother Earth, of Gaia? Come through. Maybe this might be the career. And number 3, the universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. I love it. The universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. Come on with that. I love that. Yes. So the first thing that's coming up with me was what I just repeated the first one. Spend time with nature to be healed, soothe, and regroup. Please, please, please go love on a plant. Go talk to a plant. Go outside, look at the birds. If you got some birds around you, if you have your fur baby near you, find the essence and the true play of a fur baby. They love on you and they waiting for you to take care of them. But the truth of the matter is there's an innocence and there's unconditional love given by any fur babies, any fur birds, whatever you consider your family pet. It's unconditional love. Find nature's way of showing you what unconditional love is and spread that energy. Find grounding, breathe. Find time to breathe and meditate. Find peace. Do something that brings you peace, joy, whether that's cooking, singing, dancing, yoga, just taking mindful breaths with easy listening music. Ground yourself so that you can quiet the noise or clear out the confusion. You have options. Pick one. Yeah. And underneath the deck, we have transporter. Transporter. So we have this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. So again, that's the total opposite of what we had with that chariot in reverse. So it is definitely doable. This was chariot in reverse. And so what we want is this for momentum. We want travel. We want action. So please, I'm sensing right now there's a shift in the energy by you just listening to what I'm saying to you. Please take that in and carry it forth once I get off of this video. Come through. Let us share. Eat a piece of chocolate if it helps you to stay in that vibe. Come through. Yes. So this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. Number two, a career in transportation such as travel, driving, or shipping could appeal to you. Are there somebody out here thinking that it's time for them to be a flight attendant or a trucker or work in shipping? Maybe you want to be a Amazon deliverer. I don't know, UPS. Something's going on with transportation and travel. Maybe it's a pilot. I don't know. Maybe that's the change of career. Let's go, beautiful. Hey, it's time. Come on, spirit, you got this. And thirdly, you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on a financial matter. You could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on a financial matter. It's yelling at me that this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you very quickly, especially since we have that chariot card. And you could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on a financial matter. So please tap in to get your connection to what that message was out there. Come through. But I'm here to deliver the messages. That was the message that was given to me, and I need you to work to strengthen your intuition as well. That's how this works. That's how energy works. So get some of this and keep strengthening yours. Yes, come through. And now, lastly, what do we have? We have the Success Oracle deck, and so I have Cheryl Sandberg. I'm going to start with her. So the three things that goes on with this is it shows you how to make money, shows you how to keep money, and then what is the overall meaning. So first, let me give a breakdown on who Cheryl Sandberg is. Okay, so here's Cheryl Sandberg, all right? Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg is worth 1.6 billion and a catchphrase "Lean In," title of her best-selling book and nonprofit organization Champion Women in the Workplace. Hold on, hold on. This is some tiny, 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 tiny type. Okay, so let me get this. All right. Okay, called the adult in the room, Sandberg faces trial as one of the court of public opinion. She resuscitated a drowning Facebook, seeing multi-billion-dollar profits partly by increasing ad revenue. Oops, some ads bolstered aggressive misinformation campaigns spread by dubious algorithms that have changed the trajectory of recent history. With the tanks rolling in, it's hard to hear how Facebook justifies its business practices. though its users keep growing. Lean back and stay tuned. All right, so the message for making money is log in. Log in. What does that mean? Get in the game. For me, I can hear it hollering, get in the game. Get in the game. I see a 2.2 billion up here. So twos, people may be seeing twos. It's 912 right now on 111. So get in the game. Log in. If you have tapped out, my love, it's time to tap back in. Log in. Get back in. Get back in the game. All right? Because either you're going to play the game or you will get played. Please choose and choose wisely. You can do this. Yes. Okay, so how do you keep the money? The news feed is always starving. The news feed is always starving. So, content creators out there, get out there and present yourself. No matter what your platform is, whether it's at work or whatever it is, the news feed is always starving. And it's starving for what? More information. So please feed it with you. If you're at work and you've been hanging your head down, it's time for to be seen. If you're at home and you have not been doing what you need to be doing at home, it is time to get back, get that head back up and be seen. The overall message is be seen in a healthy, positive way. Shine your light. And the last one is overall meaning, update your terms and conditions. Update your terms and conditions. So what does that mean as well? Update your terms and conditions. If you have allowed certain behaviors, actions, and things that have not been any good to you, it is time to update. This is a new year. And as always, what do I say? If what you've been doing has not been working, my dear, it is time to do something else. I am consistently working on improving myself. I take classes, I meet with like-minded individuals, I give ideas, I receive beautiful ideas on how to improve myself. I am learning every single day how to be my best self. I had to update my terms and conditions as far as healthy boundaries for myself. And it didn't matter whether it was family or friends, it did not, or clients, it did not matter. I had to preserve my energy for my best self so I can give my best self. Always. Please update what are your terms and conditions. If you are lacking in boundaries and protecting your boundaries, I need you to get real and honest about that. If you are sick and tired of people calling you at 3 a.m. because you've always been that listening ear, and then the next morning you're tired before you go to work, guess what? I need that to go to voicemail. We could talk about this later. And if you not have had the same conversation with this person, if you've had the same conversation with this person over and over and over and over again, I can't do it anymore. If what you're expecting different results, then be real. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it and how you say it. Or you don't have to say anything at all. This phone line is down. Okay. So read into that how you may, but this is the time. Update your terms and conditions. People will treat you how you teach them to treat you. Okay. And so if you don't like being treated the way you've been being treated this past last year, it's time to update your terms and conditions and do it with a healthy boundary and with love. Come through. Okay, underneath we have Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde. So let's look at the L's. I'm not familiar with her. Christine. Ah, no wonder. Okay, come on. So who is she? She is the president of the European Central Bank and two-term head of the International Monetary Fund. Christine Lagarde once steered the French economy as Nicolas Sarkozy finance minister, encouraging foreign investments in new markets. France fumed when she questioned its 35-hour work weeks. Though working overtime, which Lagarde favors, left fewer hours to protest. Cute. Navigating the Eurozone crisis, Lagarde advocated debt relief with tough words and reforms while urging solidarity and chastising France's debt too. The one-time chair of the multi-international law firm, Lagarde cool negotiation style often wins over hot heads. Come through with that French sassiness. Yes, come through. All right. How do we make money? Let me see if I can. It says overtime heals all wounds. Overtime heals all wounds. That's hollering at me. Overtime heals all wounds. I say work overtime to heal your wounds. That's what's hollering at me. Please put the necessary energy you need to heal your wounds. It is hard to move forward in healing when you're still presently simmering in hurt. Okay. And I say that one of the classes that I took in this last weekend, it was called Create Your Life. And it was called an NLP experience. I don't know if you are familiar with NLP, but it's neuro linguistic programming. And so basically, it's helping your mindset to 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 do a myriad of things. You could use it in healing, helping, um, um, creating long-term goals it can be used for a lot of things, trauma. And so one of the things that was covered this weekend, and I'm so glad that I was able to participate in it, was I used it for grief. I used it for grief over my mom. And I kid you not, it was like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders once I got to the root cause of the problem. And come to find out, the root cause of the problem was something that stemmed when I was 5 and 6 years ago. And so these are the things that we think it might be one particular thing, and it's not. There is always a root cause to why we are experiencing anger, sadness, hurt, guilt, fear. And it's not until we deal with those issues, it's going to be harder to keep moving forward. So please, overtime heals all wounds. I need you to pinpoint, what is it? What is it that you need help in? If you feel you can't do it by yourself, then reach out to someone who can help you in that direction. I am so grateful. I went through the process, I learned the process, and it's been helping me ever since. The reason why I caught a cold this Christmas was because I was in sadness and depression over grieving with my mom. I thought I was good. I thought I handled it, but come to find out, like I said, I had an underlying connection to something that happened in my childhood. And it was wrapped up in abandonment issues. And so with my mother's passing, I was still holding on that she abandoned me in this way. It was abandonment. But after I realized that, oh my God, what was the lesson learned from that? I've been on 100 and since. And I share this with you to give you an idea that you are not alone, my love. You are not alone. I am here with you. You are not alone. And I got sick because I was in low vibration as it got closer and closer to the anniversary of her death, and as it got closer and closer to Christmas, which was her favorite holiday. How do I feel now? 10 times better. Please work on overtime to heal the wounds. Now, how do you keep the money? Let he who is without debt throw the first shade. Oh, okay. Whatever it is you are going through, hear me when I say that's just confirmation of what I just said. You are not alone. You are not the only person dealing with this. You are not the only person that's going through a hurt or a confusion or a feeling of powerlessness. And if you are, there is still time to change and pivot to get out of it. There are others who have done the same. Please find the inner strength and power. This is the year of 8. The power and the internal strength to carry yourself through. This is just the first month, my love. We got 11 more to go. And if you need help, holla at your girl. I'm your clarity queen. And even on the website, even though it says it's an hour, hear me when I say I don't get off until we got some resolutions and some answers. That's what's up, and that's what I do because I love what I do, and I love helping others get clarity as well. Come through. And the last part of what's the main meaning? The world stage is no place for drama. Come on with it. The world stage is no place for drama. This world is going to keep rocking and rolling without you and without me. So make a stand, make a plan, and get to moving so you can maneuver on this stage. I'm on this stage. I'm not bringing drama, I'm bringing comedy. That's my whole thing. I love laughter and I love to bring smiles and feel good energy. I need you to find your spark. I need you to light it up, flame it up, add some air to it, gas it up. I need you to light, shine, and shine your light. Flame it up and shine your light. Find your space in this world. You are a voice and you can have whatever you want, my love. Place your order. But when you place your order, make sure you have clarity. Make sure you have high vibration. Make sure that you are grounded in positive space and a positive place to be able to give that wonderful energy outward and share it and create the domino effect so that it comes back to you. Mm. One of the things I said I was going, that made me just think about the law of karma. The law of karma. You are called for a higher place. Hold on, did I just see that? Oh, that's Dharma. Hold on. Law of karma. Come through. Let's find. Now, that's the only thing I don't like about this deck. There are no There are no pages. And you have to keep flipping through this doggone thing to find the right page. Hold on here. Come on, Karma. Karma, Karma. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm going to be all day with this. Hold on. Let me save some. All right, coming back in. All right, so the universal law of karma, you are being called to a higher purpose. You are being called to a higher purpose. And if you forgot what it looks like, this is what it looks like. Come through. That is what the card looks like. Yes. Karma is the sum total of all the choices we made by all the choices made by the individual, collective, and cosmic consciousness. This includes all lifetime, all creations, and all thinking. Everything that exists has been created from the first cause, spirit. Furthermore, each person is living out of their specific lineage karma. The extent to which the collective uses the life force for harmony is the extent we will create heaven on earth and vice versa. The disease factors caused by genetics are the sums of the action upon the lineage. New karma is created via new thinking and new actions. Now, how do we change or what we need to do? Addiction or dysfunction may be knocking on a nearby door. By drawing this card, your higher self desires you to heal. Come on now, what we just got through saying. Heal and awaken, helping people remember who they are. At the core of who you are is pure goodness, internal kindness, and internal givingness. The universe is reminding you to work for the highest good. Anyone that does not aligned with that law will take away their own divine powers, experiencing feeling disempowered. This is the same as powerlessness. There is a lot, I'm going to say that one more time. Anyone who does not align with this law will take away their own divine powers, experiencing feeling disempowered. There is a loving energy in the universe, and you get to direct it because you are it. Your journal in action. Make amends with anyone where there is a discordance of energy. Make things right by giving of your didn't I just got through saying this? Make things right by giving of your time, paying back money, or giving of your time and service. And this also goes with the law of compensation. Whatever it is you want or you're looking for yourself, guess what? You have to give. So if you need someone to give of their time, guess what? You have to be giving of your time. You want someone to give you some money? Guess what? Then you need to pass out some money knowing that it's going to come back to you. It's reciprocated. Okay? That's how this world works. That's how universe works. That's how mindset works. And attraction works. You have a lack mindset, you get lack results. You have an abundant mindset, you get abundance. I have a job. Matter of fact, what time is it? I have to hurry up and get off. They're fine. They're calling me. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not looking for people to, they are finding me. Why? Because I'm attracting opportunities. I am attracting abundance. I am attracting money. So people have been seeing my videos online, and they are not only personal clients, I have people that's international that want me to get with their business. And I'm going for it because I've attracted the opportunity. So I share this with you to share with you the idea that please, it's time. And if you don't know how to make the necessary changes, holler at your girl so that you can get your own personalized clarity report in all areas of whether or not it's career, family, finance, romance, whatever the case may be. Let's get some answers for you so that we can make a plan and that you have some direction to go to, my love. Or we could do a natal chart. Find out what's your superpower. If you do not already know, let's also find out what's your kryptonite so that you could be aware of that. So no matter what's going on, you can change the outcome. You can foresee the obstacle. And either way it goes, like Wonder Woman in the bracelet, you can click and block it. Come through. All right, I am done. That was the last. And so remember, as always, what we just got through talking about great energy, pass it along. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give it a thumbs up. It gives great feedback to YouTube that this kind of content is useful. And please feel free. Share it with someone who needs to hear the message. If it did you some good, guess what? Pass on good vibes, pass on good vibration to the next person that this message can help. And as always, beautiful spirit, shine your light. I am a firm believer if everyone wants to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, no one would be in darkness because you never know whom you may inspire. It's a domino effect. It's the law of attraction. It's the universal law. Just shine your light. And I promise you, just like a moth to a flame, people will come to you and ask you, what are you doing? And why are you shining so brightly like that? What are you doing? What's going on? And then you can say, I just shine my light and I got some help. I got some direction. Or you can also say, I was talking to the Clarity Queen and she helped me out. Either way it goes, it does not matter. Just shine your light, my love. And when you are ready for your own personalized monthly cheat sheet, holla at your girl. The best way to start a new year, get some direction so this can become this. Direction, baby. Get some clarity. All right, till next time, the next moon phase is the full moon, and I do believe it may be in Virgo. Whatever it is, it'll be down below with the date. And continue to love on yourself. Please continue to do your healing work. Do what it takes to get that to the root cause of whatever issue it is. Find your healing piece. Come through. Because in a minute, your girl's going to be certified in NLP. The learning never ends. Come on, Capricorn energy. I'm focusing on the disciplined nature and energy of Capricorn, and I'm putting it out there that you are too. Learn something new every day, beautiful. Well, take care. Bye.